Hello. I was apparently just sitting really quietly. Hi. Sorry there. I was just sitting really quietly. I didn't realize I had unmuted my mic or anything. I'm hoping that my quiet was, actually quiet and you just didn't randomly hear me. Yes, Scram. God, I got distracted by looking at the chat then that I actually, almost caused a spill on my desk. I'm just gonna very quickly fill up my drink, which is what I was gonna do before I went live, but you know, it's a little past time. So, spillage is leakage. I'm not getting drunk today, so definitely not. Anyway, so today, when I'm sat on a chair, I am borrowing a chair. It is a decent chair. I can sit a bit more comfortably in it. Two, we are back again with some more uni work because your girl has a lot of uni work to be doing. Now, Tottenham likes to sit how it's meant to sit. Now, if you were here for the past couple of days, you would know that I have been working on basically like a Minecraft into real life sort of situation. Now, also, if you were here in the last time, you would know what this would have looked like kind of in the end, I think, pretty much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you like basically where I left off yesterday. So let's just pop over to this screen. Here we are in Premiere. Now, I will admit, so I came out of a last stream and almost immediately realized something that I spent like quite a few hours doing in that stream. I could have very easily have done in like a good half the time because I managed to do it in an hour after the stream ended. Which I had some scenes where like let me just show you. So I had these scenes where like they go in front of the portal and I had gone through and meticulously gone around here and masked it. Didn't need to do that. Found a different, much quicker way and, in my opinion, a much more reliable way because I was even having issues with that at the end of the stream. So we're going to quickly watch through what I got to basically at an hour or so after at the end of last stream. So I'll actually, whoa, I didn't want to render it. Thank you though. Let's just fit it, shall we? Here's where I got to at the end of last stream. There's no sound in it. Oh, another thing, I added that extra thing in. So this wasn't from today, technically. I added this in just as like it was a suggestion from my boyfriend Sam or Pisaris in the chat. Don't know why it just froze at that point. It's meant to look. She's meant to like look side to side. But she does. I don't know why that happened. But yeah, she does actually look side to side there. So I don't know. I think it was just struggling because it was a bigger scene. But since I've added these things in, I just clicked on the wrong one. Let's go into this view again. So obviously the beginning is the same, nothing's changed here. We still have it be how it be. And here's the bit that's changed. So I added in basically as if she was in the room. In our room. This is actually Sam on his chair. I've just noticed something that looked a bit off. That just looks really off now. I wanted this to happen a little less quick, basically. Chair! That should be better now. Also, the other thing, like, I've realized when it comes to, like, this sort of stuff, it's a good idea to actually take time away from it, because when you take a couple, like, minutes away from it, I'm not even joking, literally about 2 minutes after getting off stream, I realized the easier way to do this, where basically I have here that layer, this layer, and that layer. Now, these background pieces here, they're from the room, and I took them into After Effects, and we did some lighting and some blurring and stuff. Basically, this is almost it done. The only thing that I really want to do here at this point is I want to add some sound in. Now, I am hoping to kinda do it while on stream, to be honest, because I was originally planning to, like, just do it later. But what I'm gonna attempt is, now, theoretically, this is why it took me a little bit longer to get on the stream. You guys should be able to hear some of the effects I have in the gameplay, in the audio. Obviously, I have, you know, music playing just so that, you know, there's noise here. I can hear it, so that's fine. This may be a bit uninteresting if you can't hear it. I've taken some sound effects offline. Now, obviously, as I've taken them offline, they will need to be referenced and stuff. And the problem is, this gain also just isn't very high. Okay, that sounds really problematic. I'm gonna need some effects. I just wanna, like, I don't know how to... Free. I don't actually know how to do this stuff. I don't know, that somehow sounds better. I think, anyway. Honestly, it sounds no different, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I just couldn't find any, like, good walking sounds, like, at all. So I'm just gonna work with this sound for now. Whoa. Let's not record any audio, thank you. I want to see the easier way to this be. So, because I have quite slow walking, I'm gonna do the ones I can see first. Essentially. And then I'm just gonna continue on. Really, there would be another one out here. I'd even say like one just at the beginning. Okay. It's like, this is gonna be really meticulous. Well, that's really annoying. And then I can just continue it on here. Honestly, a very good shot to be able to just quickly get in. Same as this one. Oh gosh, okay. This will be kind of... I do apologize in that this is just going to be super boring content. Okay, so theoretically this should be the walking in this one. And really, this shouldn't be that loud. Like, it shouldn't. Can I see my effect controls, please? That'd be better. Okay. What would actually end up being better is if I could... Yeah, it actually definitely needed to be at the 0 it already was. It's just... when you're trying to hear something, it's really hard to, like, hear it. So, by the way, what are my goals for today in terms of this work? Because I would like to go back to games soon. Unfortunately, I actually have quite a bit of stuff I need to get done in terms of this. So not only do I need to create all my scenes, preferably I'd actually like to finish them by the 10th. And then I need to afterwards... after that, I'm going to need to do a presentation that I will just be filming basically at home. So it should be fine to actually show this work off. Okay, so the other thing I have here is I actually have this portal sound. Oh, I had it on solo, so we won't be able to hear it. So that's super loud, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that down. Not by that much. It really didn't need that much. Maybe minus 15. And really, I want this to have more of a ease in, ease out sort of thing in terms of audio. And I actually want this to continue on. And I do in fact have a travel sound as well. Which again, very, very loud. I'm actually even going to turn my headset down because of that. That one's going to need, if not more. Okay, so that's hitting minus 18. Okay, I'm going to knock that down to minus 20. Jump. So in reality, I need another one of these. Which I think, for now, it's just trying to like, and then I also have a small fall sound, which is this, and then hurt flesh. So I'm gonna work in a new layer for this stuff, so that I can focus on it. Okay. So we've got the hurt flesh, and this is the also like jump this sound. And like maybe even like so like this is, so the thing about sound is you have to build up like a world. So currently there's no like atmosphere background noise, which I am going to hopefully put in. It's just I need to find a way to stick it in. But yeah. I don't know if you guys can even hear any of the sound I'm putting in. I realise now. I don't know if you can hear it. Anyone who is watching, could you please tell me if you can hear the sound for the audio? Because if not, I don't really want to continue on with the sound effects. You should be able to hear it with that. Okay, you can definitely hear it with that. I can actually see it. Okay, sorry, I have kind of just watched this 3 times. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do with it, really. Really, this nether portal sound should continue throughout. Yeah, the walking is meant to be very, very quiet. So you probably can't even hear the walking. It's meant to be like in the background. I might make it up just to like to 5 or something. Preferably I'd like to be able to turn this up altogether. Not sure how to do that. But I want that to happen to all of them. Fortunately, no, I'm gonna have to go through and individually do them, which is honestly incredibly annoying. Maybe I can copy actually just the volume. There we go. That way I should actually just be able to go boop. And yeah, cool. I think I might even have so this again, I'm gonna just chop it down a lot. I'm gonna bring it to roughly the same point, and this is gonna start. But what it's gonna do is it's actually gonna be. So by this point, it needs to kind of be built up to this, where it currently is. But to begin with, I'm actually gonna have it be almost non-existent, so that it's until we see it. So let's put it in -45. Why did not both of it? Oh, I must have undone it that far back, huh? What other sound effects do I already have? I've actually used them all. Funnily enough. I'm gonna see if I can find any like Minecraft ambience, basically. Just realized I'm looking on a webpage, which means I won't be able to actually hear anything. Give me a second. I need to use Firefox. No, thank you. I just want like the general like Minecraft music. I've just realized I've clicked on a Minecraft mod. Um, I just want like the actual like okay, so I think there's actually going to be something good in this, so I'm going to use it. Now, I am very much trying to save all of these links so that I can reference them later on. I'm really trying. I really am. I'm gonna actually bring this back up here and I'm gonna bookmark it. I've got to convert this, I'm gonna download it. I don't think you guys could hear what I was actually listening to. Because for some reason, even though like, if I have it playing through my desktop and I have like the desktop audio, you guys can't hear that one thing I was actually just playing then, which is a little frustrating, but it is what it is, I guess. Sorry, I'm very much waiting for this to do what it do. That's fine. Right. It's taking a long time. It is 11 minutes, I'm not completely shocked. So once I've done like all of this, basically the idea is, it's done just in time. The idea is for me to continue other portions of this work. So for example, at the minute I have this to do, and then I also have other scenes. For example, I have one scene where I want to take a Minecraft sheep and put it on the moon. Basically, I will very quickly, I think I can show you that scene quite quickly. Doesn't have any sound, so it's not really a big issue. Sorry, I've just got to log in. Not that I know my password off the top of my head. Oh. Oh. Yes, it is me. Amazing, didn't even have to get my password. Can't be mad at that. Right. Okay, I've almost got it. Just give me a couple seconds. It takes a little while to get to this page. So I have this scene. Here it is. And basically, originally this was meant to have a green screen person on it. But after the initial thing, it's then meant to actually zoom into the moon. And then it was meant to have like a green screen person looking up and doing it. But I think I might just make it a Minecraft sheep. It's like bouncing or something. I don't know yet. I have no idea. Anyway, I've got this Minecraft music in. It's got a lot of different sounds, so I'm going to solo it just so I can listen. Now, I think on the thing I was looking at, about 6 minutes in, there's like kind of a sound. Maybe it wasn't 6 minutes, I don't know. So it was like the end of that one. Can I not hear that music? What music? This music, yeah. You can hear many Minecraft musics. Yeah, I'm currently playing them. This thing is Minecraft music. Yeah. It was just trying to find the right bit of the music I was looking for, was the thing that was going on there. Because I had a specific bit in mind that I had listened to like a few seconds. My mouse just disappeared onto a different screen. Now this is meant to be ambient, so I'm literally gonna just immediately minus it by 20. Hey Tassel, how you doing? I actually think this needs to be louder. Again, I think it needs to be a bit louder. Doing okay, recording stuff quite buggy though. Lost YouTube footage, annoying. I can totally feel you in that mood, because like losing footage is one of the worst things that can happen. Or like recording something, finding out you weren't recording, or recording something and then it corrupting. What recording software do you use out of interest? Streamlabs OBS. I've never used that to actually like just record. I've only ever used it to stream. I actually could never get OBS to work for me. For whatever reason, like no matter what I did, it would always like be super laggy. Like when I hit the key to end a recording and my software says recording has begun. Yeah, what a mood that is. I used Bandicam for like just recording things. Then again, I don't record my streams. I just export them off of the VODs. I don't edit my streams down. I just re-upload them. Just like, here you go. And to make sure I always have a copy. It does leave a watermark unless you pay for it. Or, you know, you find a way to not have to pay for it in some people's cases. Yeah, I've always used Bandicam though. I just got used to it and I tried OBS, it didn't work. I had, Fraps. Back in the day, I would use Fraps. But it doesn't work anymore, I don't think. Because you used to be able to like screen record using Fraps. You can't seemingly do that anymore though. Not since Windows 8, actually, I think it was. Yeah, Fraps can't really do stuff like that anymore. Fraps was the shit. It was the first ever recording stuff I used. If you have a NVIDIA GPU, use their recording. I mean, I honestly can't say the specifics of that. It uses less computer resources. Yeah, I get, you know more about it than I do. But no, Fraps was really good. I think I used Fraps actually. There is a YouTube video out there in the depths that that me and two of my mates made back in 2011. And I'm pretty sure I used Fraps to record that. I say it's in the depths. You can find it. It's not hard. As long as you know what my YouTube channel is, and it won't be hard to find my YouTube channel as you know my Twitch channel name. Got an RX 470, so NVIDIA stuff is a no-go. It's designed to be a lower level, would be good at recording on GPU hardware. Oof, AMD has an equivalent. Adrenaline? Relive. I'm confused about this confusion. Right. I think, like, the thing is, though, when you try out, like, new recording stuff, it's just that fear of, like, what if it doesn't work? Just, like, what if? I want there to be a sound for the eyes changing, but I don't know what I could use there. You can retroactively record as well, which is cool. So, obviously this doesn't matter if you don't want to record consoles, but also it doesn't really matter if you don't actually have, you know, like a game capture card. I do, because when I decided to spend money on my PC, I went ahead and got one put in. But that's really good for, like, recording stuff with that. You can also stream with it built in. I'm not sure if you're talking about what I'm talking about or what you're talking about, but I know, like, you can stream with the Elgato stuff, like the Elgato programs, but you obviously, the game capture things, kind of a needed thing. But just like in general, I never actually use it unless I want to play games on my monitor, like on a console. Unfortunately, the only console like I have with me is my Switch, and I don't have many one-player games. I actually don't have any anymore other than Animal Crossing, and I streamed it like twice. I streamed it. Oh, you're talking about Real Life. That's fair. But yeah, I streamed Animal Crossing twice. It was actually one of my first ever like proper streams here on Twitch, but I hadn't turned on like things like VODs yet. I actually didn't turn that on until quite late into me starting to stream, because I was streaming I would have been streaming since technically March 20th. I streamed that Animal Crossing game. I also started streaming earlier here than like what my VODs go back, or what my YouTube stuff goes back on, but didn't have those VODs to upload, so, you know, fun stuff when you didn't realise that you had to turn that feature on, which I think is actually really frustrating. I feel like that should already be like, yes, this happens, but it also makes sense on part of like Twitch because they have to keep all that stuff up, and it just saves them resources if you don't do it. I need to find a sound for this. I got very distracted with talking. It's okay though. Oh, hello. That's great, but I don't want to look at that right now. Sorry, something popped up on my screen. I was like, when did I open that? No worries. What do we do? What do we do? I'm trying to find sound effects. Like, I want a sound effect for, like, the eyes changing. But I don't know what sort of noise would, like, work. Because in my head it'd be like a... Like, that was really bad, but like a zing sort of sound. Or like a really drawn... I don't know. I've just opened up a bunch of stuff. Oh, I've got a bunch of stuff that's like, do your eyes change color and do they change color with sound? Like, changing sound effects. Okay, well, that is not what I was thinking. That could be kind of good. Shame this isn't a 6-minute video. I'm gonna have to bookmark it. There we go. We'll just paste it in, go, convert that. And then hopefully I can figure out like this whoosh sound that I'm gonna use apparently. I think it'll be good. Like, you can't hear what I'm listening to and it's really frustrating and I don't know why you can't hear it. Because it is just desktop audio, but which is what I have it as. Sounds good. I wonder actually if I put the gameplay audio, if that will allow you guys to hear this. No, apparently not. That is rather unfortunate. Here's to thinking it's going to be the Discord audio that would. I have a couple different audio byte like sounds set up. Somehow I've managed to get it so I can have them all separate. And when I say somehow, I really do mean somehow because I played around with it. Well done! Good on you. It's hard to work up those things. I don't really even do YouTube like properly anymore. Like I really did try it, and I've tried it for many years. Like just not continuously, but like quite regularly, I suppose. And like I never just ended up really. Well, that's a lie. When I was back at college, I was doing it very consistently, like uploading a video at least once a week sort of thing. But like it didn't go anywhere, and then I got very busy with like work and stuff, like college work at the time, and then also like my job as well. And so what that meant is I just didn't have the time to keep up with YouTube. And all like tries before then was when I was much younger. Like, I was one of those kids who made a lyric video, you know? And that's the one thing that on a channel I don't use anymore because I completely rebranded and made new channels and stuff. Because I wanted to get away from that whole situation. And that is what kind of shot up that channel in subscribers, which is why I got away from it as well, because I was like, yeah, it has a few, but it's not. They're not here for why I want to make videos. I feel like that was me like bragging. Like I had subscribers at one point, but they weren't for any good reason. It was for a random lyric video I made, which I get comments on being like, oh, you didn't make this. It's like, you're right, I didn't make the song. That's the sound I want to use for the eyes changing, by the way, that I've been listening to. But no, YouTube is one of those things, especially now, that is really hard to build anything up. Because there's, like, with people who are already doing it, they have a little bit more leeway in the fact of, with all the new sort of, like, rules and stuff around it, they've already been on the platform, so they typically, especially those who have, like, a viewing, will, like, already have a viewing, so even if they break some of those rules, like, they'll still be able to do stuff with it. But no, 50 subs is good. No worries. If you pop in and out, like, it's really not an issue. It's like, that's when the eyes start to change. And I want this to be more of a background noise. I'm actually going to pop this up here because I don't want anything really to be below the ambient, just so that I know that's where the ambient is. Also, I know it seems weird that, like, I keep jumping. It feels like I'm, like, there's no connect between what I'm talking about and what I'm doing. Okay, you can't hear that now. I almost want it to be like a bigger sound effect because it sounds like it's getting eaten up by the other sounds. If anything, that sounds so much more comedical than it should do, but I don't know what else to do. I think that should really be, like, up here. I almost want to, like, give her a voice, like, actually do some voice work, but at the same time, do I really want to do that? Especially not on stream. Roblox death sound. Oof. Well, no, that's actually very much Minecraft still. Sam, as you are technically in this video, there is some audio that came from the video I took in the room. How would you feel if I took that audio in which I believe you were speaking in it? How would you feel if I just slammed the audio in here? The only word you say is something Ellis was at. You sound normal. Then again, I don't even know, like, if it's a good idea to put it in because you don't see you until, like, this point. And, like, that would make sense to have that Ellis is at after we see you. I don't know. I kind of don't even necessarily need your voice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because part of me also wants to, like, when they go through and that actually comes off of the screen, I just want to cut the Minecraft music almost. No worries. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. This needs some like ambient room sound, essentially. Also known as fan, really. Okay, speaking of, I said to myself earlier that I really should like continue on but I want it to almost like, so you know how earlier I had this one over here go from -45 to 15? Well, I think I'm gonna have this one go in the opposite direction, basically. So it's gonna go from 15 to -45. Just to like, as that continuity of still having it, basically. Whoa, I keep clicking the enter button. And what does the enter button do on Premiere? It says to render. Okay, so that actually feels too quiet. I'm actually going to just go to -35. And we'll do a... and then a -35 here as well. I kind of like it. I think the feet need to be louder. And it might even need to go back up to 15. Like, genuinely. And actually, this one here, I think could even... so this one... The reason why I'm making it quieter is because it's a step that's not like a full step. Same with this one. I'm going to put it down to 10 as well. I don't know if that's like enough sound. Like, I can't get a good gist whether or not it is. Because, like, it's this bit here where they're like, oh, you know, like, whoa. Whoa. But, like, it feels, like, really cheesy to have, like, a... wait, could actually be quite good. Okay, I'm gonna record some. I didn't want to do this on stream, but I'm going to because it's in my head, and I'm going to do it now. So we get to indulge in me going oh, and making weird grunty sounds. Oh. 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 They all sounded really out of context. Sounds really bad. Okay. Grunts for Minecraft scene. Save. Now we're gonna go ahead and share those to myself. We're gonna add them to Dropbox. And we'll just add them in there. And I'll very quickly go ahead and download all of these. Then again, Dropbox doesn't always work and it really frustrates me. You were confusion because of my grunts and my noises I was making for this. I did explain I was going to make some noises. I did try and make that really clear. Okay, here are my sounds. Don't you just love that it's so easy to do this stuff now? They're really long. Okay. Luckily, my phone's got a decent enough mic on it. That one sounds really weird. Okay, maybe this one could work. Although it sounds a bit too... I almost want to, like, drag it out. I can. Hello. Allow me to. And then I'll just come over here and I need to maintain the audio. I think I'm gonna need like a and I'm gonna attempt to do that one in time. I don't know, just need something. Grunts to Minecraft scene. This is how we make this stuff, guys. We sit here, we make weird noises, and then we hope it works. Quite literally. As you can see, that is not gonna work. Actually, this like weird like might work very well. I'm breathing too much in the mic for a lot of these. I wish that wasn't that breath. It just doesn't last that long. Okay, maybe my grunts too will help me. Okay, one sec. I need to make sure they're actually going up. Because these things, unless you, just realized this has allowed me to straight put this sound in, and it doesn't usually do that. Which is very nice. This is really cringe, so I'm glad that kind of I don't think many people are here to watch right now. This might work. I don't really know. I don't like it. I can't listen to that. I have to use it for one or the other, is the issue. I have to turn it down as well, actually. We'll do it -5 for now. Where am I? Where am I? Come on, uploady. Okay, we're gonna stop listening to those. Okay, we're gonna now download those. Here we have grunts too. I hate it. Hate it. I really do hate it. Really sounds like I'm like holding my breath here. Okay, what I might do just to have less confusion is, as this is audio that I'm working on, I kind of want to work on it, you know? Like, I want to... Firstly, we're going to take that down to -10. Wait, does she hit it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang it! Okay, so I'm gonna try and do some mastery. Right here. You always can't tell I've done that. Okay. Okay. I think I do just need like a breath. Okay, so let's have a quick look to see what other noises I might need to make. Okay, so I'm gonna need like a breathe in. Like a... Maybe like a... Where am I? Sort of thing, okay. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? This is weird. Breaths. Where am I? Minecraft scene. Save. And then we'll share this to my Dropbox. This is where Dropbox eventually tells me, you have no more space. What are you trying to do? And I'm like, I'm trying to get my work done. I've also been here for an hour and I've only done this much. I don't feel great about that. Yeah. That went quick. That one, like, saved very, like, uploaded, sorry, very quickly. Okay, I think this one's gonna be better for this. Simply because it's a shorter breath. I'm just gonna chuck that in front. I'm definitely gonna edit this though, so this sound happens sooner after the breath. Okay, yeah, I think this one. I'm glad it doesn't sound like I'm actually breathing into the mic, you know? Honestly, I kind of like that.
Where am I?
Although it sounds a little bit like I breathed into the mic.
Where am I?
That one too.
Where am I?
Okay, they all sounded like it. I ain't getting a luck of the draw here.
Where am I?
I almost want that later on.
Where am I? Where am I?
Cut too early.
Where am I?
I think almost actually just having it play.
Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
Where am I?
Where am I?
Okay. So basically what I'm trying to do is I want the actual voice.
Where am I?
Okay, so to fix this little buzz that happens at the end here, I'm literally gonna be like boop, boop, and we're gonna very quickly have it go wee. Still happens.
I. Where am I?
The fun thing is, if I just come in here and be like, yo, this is my out point, it's not gonna matter.
Where am I?
Because like, while that sound happens, it won't be in the actual thing. You know? This now does look very weird. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna fix this. Because this extra grunt here sounds bad. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this grunt and we're gonna plop it in instead and replace the other one. You're really tired right now. I don't know what you want me to say about that. Gonna try and make it to 11. That one's -10. This also is gonna have to be -10. You go for caffeine. Get yourself a coffee. Oh, wait, if you're going downstairs, please tell me you still have your headset on. Could you bring me up the chocolate bar that isn't the picnic? I believe there's only 2 left, so not the picnic. If you have your headset on. Oh my god. Why is this one? I literally put it- oh, I put it to 10 instead of -10. Wow. I think the only way I can fix this is if I just go boop, boop. Don't know why it won't let me put it in this gap. That sounds better, I think. You.
I just keep hearing the shaking of the head.
Do you think it sounds alright?
Sounds fine.
Because, like, I don't know what else I can add other than the stuff I've just added.
Don't worry about it, my love.
Can you think of anything? Because I want to try and call it done.
No, I can't think of anything right now. I'll see you later. Love you.
Oh. Okay, let's watch it through.
Where am I?
Hmm. Just gonna cut the front off so I can do this.
Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
Why has this got so many sound effects on it? Just put it down to -10.
Where am I?
Wow, that does not need to be at that, apparently.
Where am I?
Okay, the other thing to get these things better is probably to add some surround reverb. In which the idea would be to literally just be like, we are in a small room. Why it made it so quiet, I will never know. I want to still be able to hear it. I just made it so quiet, and I don't really know, like, can I just put it up to 20? Oh, it'll only go up to 15. I suppose it gives it like that. It sounds like you're in a dream sort of thing.
Where am I?
Just doesn't sound very good. And I don't really know actually how to fix that.
Where am I?
I guess.
Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
I think it would.
Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
I almost kind of like the sound of it being in her head. Okay, what is that? I'm gonna have to put all these onto 20. Well, 15.
Where am I?
Okay, so firstly, let's just come out here. We don't want it on these. I've decided. I may change this one. I may put it into a medium-sized room, and then it can sound like she's thinking it.
Where am I?
Wow, that does not want to be at 15 still. What have I got the others at? -5. Let's stick that at -5. Actually, one sound I'm gonna want is like a sliding across the floor sound. You know? So I'm gonna go find one of them. Sliding across carpet sound effect. If only that was a better quality sound effect, I would use it. Unfortunately, it's not. Okay. Okay, okay. Hello, hello. I have to make an account to get it. Well, you know what? I want it. Help me with the password, please. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to very quickly create a thing. Here we go. Did that actually download it? Is the real question. No, it's fine. Okay, log in. Thank you. Oh, it hasn't been activated yet. Let me just go and activate it. God. Where I put my, like, stuff in wrong too. Plus it's just gone straight into my spam. Which it has. So you can't use it because she hasn't verified. I'm like, okay. Boy, you know I'm right. I've logged in. I haven't logged in yet. Let me log in. Sorry, we couldn't find an account with those details. What in the world are you chatting? No, it's gonna work. Wow. Can I download it now? Dude. Dude. I'm not being funny. You can't tell me I can download a sound and then tell me create a free account to download and then tell me I have to pay. Ugh. They're like the perfect sound that I need. That's a terrible sound, but I might be able to download it. Or are you gonna make me create an account? Gonna make me create an account. Just give me some sliding across the floor sound effects, please. I felt attacked just then. 1.5 is not a good place unless you want to pay for them. This makes me really sad because, like, that is like. I could theoretically create it myself. I wouldn't have to reference it. Okay, one sec, guys. We're gonna attempt to create a sound. Are you ready? I mean, it sounds alright. Carpet. Minecraft scene. I'm not being funny, if my lecturer does not appreciate this after all this work. On one scene, by the way, I'm gonna be quite sad. Not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, hi, Polina. I'm so sorry. I had, hello. I was on websites and stuff, and I couldn't see anything. I apologize. I apologize very much. Hi, Polina. I'm glad you're around. I'm glad Sam's here to chat to you while I couldn't, or while I apparently decided to not look at my chat. I have a problem with keeping covering it because I like to work on this right screen, and so I have all my stuff on this screen, which just happens to be over everything. We have progressed a lot since yesterday, I say, even though earlier I was literally complaining about it. I'm gonna try using this sound. I'll show you a quick look of what we've done. What? When? You got it? Wait, where did you tell me? Did you already tell me? When? I'm confused. Hello? How am I meant to see that you got the Switch? Did you send me on Discord? Am I confused? I'm confused. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. You sent me a message. What did you send me a message on? Instagram? Okay. I'm going to explain how I missed this. I'm so happy! I am looking at the chat, but I am so happy for you. So here's our little things. I can't see how well this is showing up. Okay, here, right? I just assumed you'd sent me a post, and so did not scroll up. But I am so freaking happy for you. I'm so glad you managed to get the Animal Crossing one. The great thing as well is with that Switch you get the game. So in reality, while it's like £330, it's like 50 quid. The game costs 50 quid. So the Switch is actually, you know, only 280. Which, in my opinion, bargain, especially considering it's limited edition, I believe. Considering how hard it was for you to get another route of it. But I'm really glad you've gotten it. Oh, I'm so happy for you. See, now all I have to do is convince myself I can spend 20 quid for Nintendo Online for the year. So that, just so we can play Animal Crossing together. Because yes, I won't buy myself a chair. But I will buy Nintendo Online to play Animal Crossing with Felina. Okay. 3. Really? There should be... Oh, it is 2 hits there. It just doesn't seem like it. Okay. This needs to be super quiet. Right. That was actually almost perfect timing for what I just put in there. I'm really glad that you've managed to get the Switch. Ah, so good. You're gonna love Animal Crossing so much. You brought a physical copy! No, yeah, if you got it off Smith's, you will get like an E-code for it. Oh, Panina! Ah! Yeah, in the description it literally says you'll get an E-code, because I got mine off Smith's. It's like the last place that was doing them. And I got it. You might be able to like get a refund on it if wherever you got the physical copy from, you might be able to get a refund on it when shops open up again. Or like, you know, whatever. I know you didn't know. Yeah, try and get a refund for it. Like, oh wait, I don't even know if I'm assuming you brought a physical copy of it from Smith's. I don't know. But when stores open up again, because they have to do it, as long as you don't open it, you might be able to get a refund for it. Just say it's never been used, you didn't realise you were already getting one. The only other thing I can say is find a friend who wants it, who's willing to pay 50 quid or, you know, whatever for it. I'm so sorry. I'm almost certain it comes with one. Because I know for certain Smith's should come with one, because I got mine from Smith's. I'm gonna quickly look it up and just double check to make sure I'm not spouting wrongful things to you. I love how these Switches go out of stock immediately, by the way. Has everything you started? I don't think on Joy-Cons, as well as a download code for Animal Crossing. It will come with one. For sure, it's gonna come with one. I'm so sorry for you. Because that's real naff. You should theoretically be able to refund your physical copy. I know I've said that like 5 times, I can stop saying it at this point. Okay, so we're gonna run through this and see what this looks like currently. You bought Mario Kart Animal Crossing on the official Nintendo store, got the console and Smiths. Right, I don't know how the Nintendo store would work in that regard. I don't know if you'd be able to like send it back, then you have to pay to send it back. You might have to just resell it, basically. Like, put it on eBay or something for like a couple quid cheaper, and you might be able to sell it there. The other thing you can do is, if you want to keep the physical copy, I personally prefer the download code simply because for me, I don't like having to change it. Like, I like having it on my console. But you could also just sell the download code. I hope you sort that out. That's really frustrating.
Where am I? Where am I?
I low-key want to change this "Where am I?" to a so you know like Dorothy's line. It's like, we're not in Kansas anymore. But I want to change it to, obviously it's like, we're not in Minecraft anymore. I think I might have to. Okay, I'm gonna record it and just see what it's like. And we'll have a look. We're not in Minecraft anymore. Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore. We're not in Minecraft anymore. Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore. I feel like I said that exactly the same way. Not in Minecraft. Minecraft scene. Y'all can't spell scene. This song's such a bop, by the way. The Stockholm Lights. Oh, 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 oh. Stockholm Lights, the Stockholm Lights. By the way, when you told me that you sent me a message, I just opened up every app I have you on and I was like, where is it? Oh, I couldn't know in Minecraft, oops. It's fine. We're no in Minecraft anymore. Okay, so the things I don't need to look at. Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore. Which is what I want to live in. And what I want to live in?
Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
1, let's cut this off. 2, delete!
Oh.
I want to get rid of this. I don't know why there's actually so much air here.
No, we're not in Minecraft.
Eek. Oh, wait.
Oh no. We're not in Minecraft anymore. No, we're not in no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
Okay, let's just see what this is like.
Oh no, we're not in Minecraft.
Eh.
Oh no, we're not in Minecraft and oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
I think it's really funny. We need to gain it up by 15 because it's just quiet.
Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
3.
Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
It should probably be I'm not in Minecraft anymore, but we forgive the mistake.
Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore. Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
Okay, you sent a message. I mean, if it hasn't been dispatched yet, the likelihood is that they should be able to just cancel the order. And then you may have to reorder Mario Kart. I don't know. I hope it works out, basically. Tempted to add a crop here. I wanna try something. We're gonna do a lot of stuff to try and get this to work right now. So firstly, we want the top and bottom here. And actually, I'll just copy these over once I've got one. Just realised you can't even see these ones, so I don't know why I have them all here. Oh well, I'll leave them and we'll just do the crop on here. Top, bottom. And then we have them go up. I've done it on the wrong one. Again, this one. Right. Last, we're gonna do it again. I'm loving this animation though, and loving the American accent. Look, that's terrifying. The American accent wasn't on purpose. It just kind of came from, you know, being like the Dorothy thing, and she happens to be American. So if I do this to 50, and then I do this one to 50, theoretically, she should blink.
We're not in Minecraft.
Also, I'm actually going to take all of these, and then I'm going to go ahead and get me a new thing, a new black video, and then just shove a black video here.
Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
I don't know if I like it. Maybe if there was like continuity between like here a blink.
Oh, we're not in Minecraft.
I almost want it to be like slower, you know? Just like ease into it, you know?
We're not in Minecraft.
And like maybe ease out of it, you know?
Oh, we're not in Minecraft. Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
It looks almost too like it would be better to fade out of this footage. You know what I mean? It's like, how much is it cringy at this point?
We're not in Minecraft. Oh, we're not in Minecraft anymore. Oh no, we're not in Minecraft. Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
I think that's fine. This is a 30-second scene. It's got a lot of stuff in it, in my opinion.
Minecraft.
Okay, one sec. I'm gonna have to take this one out if I want to use it.
Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
I wish this clip was longer. Oh, it is! Amazing. Okay, one sec. Because this just means I can lengthen out.
We're not in Minecraft anymore. Oh, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
And I actually think I might be done on this scene. You know? I'm not the biggest fan of this. I might go ahead and just put this at -15. Copy that. Paste that. I don't know. Another thing is, like, so I slightly blurred this, and I think it's too much. Like, because of the way this naturally already is, like, blurred at the beginning, I'm just gonna blur that less.
Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
I shouldn't be laughing. It's really not that funny. It's really funny to me. Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore. Okay, I'm actually gonna call this scene done. I'm really happy with it. I like the way it looks. It may not have this really cool scene in it, but I'd much rather it didn't and not have to redo stuff.
Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
I'm so happy with it. Okay, right. I didn't want to go into my downloads. That was not what I wanted to do, actually, at all. Okay, so we're gonna actually jump back into the main thing here. I'm gonna go ahead, do a new folder, and just call it final. I'm gonna render this out while we are here. We want to export the audio, yes. I'm gonna just drag this off the screen so I can do this quickly. Final, and I'm gonna just literally call it Minecraft scene. And save. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, I think the only reason why it's custom is because of this stuff. Yeah, and let's export it. Don't you love how quick things export here? I love it. Cheers. So when people say like things don't take a long time, this is taking me technically let me think. I can't remember how many streams like I've worked on it with now. Like this specific scene anyway. So this specific scene is taking me roughly 11 hours. Roughly 11 hours to make. Including the hour I did last night, and not including some of the stuff I did this morning. Which I was doing for like a couple hours. So I'd say this is taking me at least 12-13 hours. About half a day to do. All in all. Probably more. Just in general, because there was the first stream I did, which was 3 hours long on this stuff. But I didn't like delete the animation I worked on, but I did kind of scrap it in terms of like using it for this project. But making the portal in of itself probably took me 30 minutes. So I could 12 to 15 hours this probably took me. I'm happy it's done though. This one scene. What I'm gonna do, seeing as we have an hour left, I'm gonna continue on this. And what I will do is I shall go into After Effects. We'll go into the life. We'll go into the life on the moon. This is now rendered out. So After Effects is here. Just give me a few seconds as I sort some of this stuff out, just to make sure I'm not showing anything I don't want to. I shouldn't be. I assume the reason why I have a Snapchat is because Sam finally remembered to send me a Snapchat. But we will check that in a second. The effects coursework, scene 1. You haven't sent me one yet. Where is this? Oh, okay. You didn't send me one. Who did then? Helena sent me one. Okay, so first let's just screenshot Sam's Snapchat. We got his beautiful face. But we have a video from the Poloni. I called her Poloni, I mean Polina. But there's just another nickname on her list, I guess. Okay. So, I know you have, yeah. Make sure my sound's up so I can actually hear whatever she may send. I'm loving the PJs, Polina. Is there a spider? Is this what's happened? It's a spider! I don't think you guys can hear that at all, but like... Is that a A theater?
Is that a...
Wow, now we're
theater?
gonna hear that on repeat for a couple seconds. I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. Done. Right. I can actually bring you back to my screen now. Hello, welcome. This is After Effects. This is one of my scenes that I want to point out has a ton more layers than you would think it has, but it doesn't. This is the scene I'm actually talking about. A lot less layers than you may think it has. This is one I showed you earlier on. This takes a while. So here we have it. It goes, it's like, woo, and it zooms in. Now, I actually need to kind of zoom this in. Why does this look so much better than the video that I, exported? Anyway, so the reason why there's so much more time on this is because Moon now needs to zoom. And I don't know when I'm gonna have him zoom. So zoom, spin, spin, spin. Spin for like 2 seconds. And then we zoom in again. I don't remember how I did the zoom. So that's stars. Here's my moon. I wish I had done this before. Because I'm a little confused. Zoom! While true, I do just need to kind of zoom it. I also need to, like, remember how to zoom. And I want it to stay here for a couple seconds before I do anything. And in this time, I actually need those stars to fade away. And we want to kind of go up to the top here. And zoom way in, Like, zoom way in. To the point of where it's so blurry that you can't tell. I believe we have another planar snap.
It's cool on my leg. Yeah, that was beautiful. So close to crying. It's gone.
Oh no!
I don't know where.
Oh no!
But I've lost it. I had to pause your stream because I saw it crawling. And I was like, no. It's behind my box. This box. We're probably still in. I can't see him.
It sounds like it might be a sleeping on the sofa downstairs night, because that's what I would do if there was a spider just chilling out around.
It sounds like it might be a sleeping on the sofa downstairs night, because that's what I would do if there was a spider just chilling out
This
around.
is so very unprofessional of me, but you can't not reply to your best mate when they are sending you messages in distress, whether they be videos or whether they not be videos. Okay? Just how it be. I now need actually a like moon surface sort of image. That like I can use. Why does it say that this is super expensive? Wow. Okay, so that would have cost me $139. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna go to the thing that's gonna be free. Which is pexels.com. And I'm gonna look for a moon surface image. Okay, doesn't like moon surface. I can't use what I have already. I need something that I can zoom in on a lot. Which means I may just have to use a copyrighted photo. Stock photos. This is apparently a stock photo. A very bad quality stock photo. I'm kind of looking for something that has a slight rounded sort of look to it. But I don't know what's best in this. Because this is from... So we're currently looking at iStock. It actually has some really decent stuff, but I think you need to pay for it. Yeah. There's literally a free version that doesn't have anything on it that I'm really tempted to take. At the end of the day, it's only for graded work, right? Or is this wrong? It's very wrong to do what I'm currently trying to do and trying to convince myself is okay to do. Okay, I'm gonna just make sure I like bookmark the image or something. Here. That's the one I've used, that I've downloaded just now. I kind of just want to prove I can do it. This is actually the wrong color for the moon I'm looking at currently, but like also best I'm probably gonna get. What this does mean is I need to position it down a lot. I don't know whether I'm going up or down right now. Let's just scale it back so it's not quite so big. Keep it center maybe. We'll just zoom it in. Now I can see that we're bringing it down. Right. We're gonna go ahead and take this stock photo I have here. We're gonna go ahead, transform it. We're gonna fit to comp. It's really bad, as you can see. Like really bad. Really, really bad. Free. The screen didn't do much here. I want to like do overlay or like multiply. I need to take the black out, but I don't think the key light thing is gonna work here. Why does it not like disappear? Hello? What is happening? Why is my moon gone? I am. Moon? Okay, well, we're not saving anything. Don't save. And we're gonna reopen that. Because I don't know what just happened. Honestly. Basically, where has the room gone? Like, it was here, and then it was gone. Also, I need to make this layer of stars, like, when this comes forward, its transparency. It needs to be like, boom, to like, boom. And same for this one, which I realize I can just do this and be like, boom, 0, and then hop back here and be like, boom, 100. They don't disappear quick enough. I'm sorry. Just true. They need to disappear before we even be zooming, boy. Way back, you know? Okay, with that kind of like set there, let's just drop this in as like part of the composition. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and play with its blending mode. I'm pretty sure screen will allow dark through. I'm then gonna go ahead and do transform, fit to the comp view. And that hasn't changed anything in terms of the moon. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna move the moon so that its position will kind of line up. You get me? Yeah, you get me. So we're gonna scale it up, big boys. We're gonna position it down. And we're gonna take this image we now have. Which is actually gonna fade in here. Like not exist yet. For whatever reason, I have not done the transparency for this moon. And then here we will have one, we need to slightly color change it. And it just needs to be like a basic thing of like, we need it to be more gray. You know? So like that, maybe. And then at this point, I need these stars just to not be here. Although they don't disappear when I hide them. I know why it's not disappearing. It's because they're actually technically in front of them. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm actually going to have to do a mask. And we're going to have to get dirty and grimy up in this mask. And we're going to do a very simple boyo. As you can see, I'm not animating yet. I need this so that I can work out how I'm going to have the sheep on it. And I will actually feather out this mask as well. Just because I'm not doing it exact, and it's because I spent a long time yesterday doing a very exact thing that didn't end up needing to be exact. But I did do it exact. We want to invert this mask. And then I also want to slightly feather it by like a couple pixels. There we go. Also, I believe I actually have a Snapchat from Polina. Let's look at it.
Like, how does it escape that quickly? Literally 9. And I move this box. Nothing ever. There's nothing ever. Where has it gone? I don't want to sleep in my little this room twice in a row. First it was like a spider that was this big, now it's a spider that's this big. There's gonna be a tarantula in my room at this point. Oh god, I'm gonna jinx it. Touch wood. No jinxing.
You know, it could have been like a trick of the light. You know, it... What is this, Emma? She's brought a TV. Anyway, different person that I was just wording about then. Okay. So, I don't want to see this mask anymore. But I'm apparently having to see the mask. I almost feel like that moon needs to like fade out slower. I'm gonna put like literally a sheep here, and it's just gonna be like meh, you know. Right. Oh, we do need to actually, so there's a bunch of stuff in here that I got to be able to get like this zoomy effect. But I honestly don't really remember how I did. Like, I have no idea. I want to like this one to be easy out now. Okay, no, maybe not. I almost want it to maybe just zoom straight into this rather than be like, I wonder. Okay, maybe not. But it does look rather jarring. Literally, it'd be a case for this one just to move like there. A little bit more. Even more, apparently. I am doing the wrong animation. I don't know how I managed to watch that 3 different times and say that it was okay. When it was not the case. Okay, so, oh, my eye. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Vroom. And then it's to this, which we can then have. I kind of need to have that same glow. And I'm almost tempted to see whether or not I can actually just leave that moon behind it. I actually can. Okay, so I'm not going to get rid of that moon. Because I want to keep the glow. And that moon's going to last for long enough. That's fine. And then what I want is, I'm gonna want... I can't think. My brain is like blocked. So the movement, it needs to have that like... So here it's got a bit of a blur. Like, I'm gonna assume... I want this to actually, by the way, like, not change for a little bit. I don't know why it does that. I just don't want its position to change it, like, you know what I mean? And it's just being mad at me. Oh, I know why. It's because of the scale here. No, it shouldn't be. Okay, basically, I'm gonna add another point in to that. I'm gonna come back out here, add this in again. I'm gonna copy that one, gonna delete it. Gonna come here and add a point in. The scale. Gonna come out here and I can't paste my point. Okay. Instead, I'm gonna actually just come out here. What is the scale of this? 402 by 402. not exactly hard to just be like 402. And it's the scale. What is the... I want to be on the point. Oh, it's 90. Okay. It's fine. I just shouldn't move here. I'm gonna have to go back up here and fix this now. And then at this point, all that there would be is maybe a Minecraft sheep on here. Just being like in the center, just being like, nah, you know? Or just being like, there. The other thing I actually need, now that I've just seen it, is the radial blur, sorry, not radical, radial. I'm gonna want to copy and paste it here. To there. Which will just kind of give it that. Can you even bring that earlier? Okay, so I think that's roughly like where I want that to end up at. So at this point, I'm gonna want... I just need to do a sheep on a green background, basically. Which should theoretically be fine. Just opening up Mine-imator now. Okay, let me just go ahead and show you Mine-imator. There we go. Right. So I'm going to do a new project. We're going to call it Sheep on the Moon. Author is me. Create. We're going to now go into the background. We're going to go ahead and turn all these things off. And then we're just going to show a custom image. Browse it. I have a green screen right here. We're going to open up hopefully a sheep. I don't know why I'm so stuck on the sheep. Honestly, I think a pig might be better simply because it's, you know, pig. It's pink rather than white. Just like the pandas have all gone, how did I get here, you know? A tropical oh my god, they're so cute in this. Anyway. Let's just... I'm clicking on all of them now. X. Creepy. I don't know what some of these are. Rabbit, sheep, pig. We'll go for a pig. Hello, piggo. Now, I very much do want the light just, you know, kind of coming from underneath. It's like shadows should really be on top. Alright, anyway. Here's our sheep. Our pig. I don't know how to necessarily animate the pig for this, to be real with you. I might just actually have him like, just be like, meh, 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 meh. And just like, you know, start in this position. Can his back bend? Out of interest? No. Okay, one sec. I just want to have all of these positions. So, right front leg. I want this leg to bend. And, like, the head to go down. And, like, this leg to bend even more. No. Nom 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 nom, you know? And just have it be like, whoa. The head that really moves. Now I've just realised, I don't know if I've got this in 60 or not. Okay, I do have it for 60. Which is why I'm like, this is a very long thing. Okay, I've just put this one up really high, I think is the case. Like, I don't even know what I wanted this animal to do, I just thought it'd be funny. And then, like, have the pig that's just kind of, like, eating, I guess. Again, put his head down. And then the next thing he does is, like, whoops. Who the frick are you? And like the right front leg can just be like at all these points. But this one straightens out completely. I don't know, it's just something. You know? It seems like kind of silly, honestly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to render this out. We're going to render out at 60. We're going to render out at the high of it. We're not going to include audio. Just going to call it Sheep on the Moon. We're going to render it out. We're going to go ahead and find that. We'll jump back into After Effects quickly. We will now attempt to pop a sheep on the moon. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. So it'd be honestly at like this sort of point that we'd need key light, and we just go ahead and take that out, and then we will now position sheep. To be in a better place. The sheep did not move. We'll scale the sheep down because sheep is our boy. We'll have the sheep be here. And in reality, this needs to be a lot longer. It actually needs to end up being at least 26 more seconds. So I think I'm gonna have his head just stay like this. And then it slowly just be like, And then he'll just go back to this. Boom. No bend here, no bend there. I do just want to take all of this and just give some more space to the bugger. just feels like that happens too quick. We're almost gonna just be like, we're gonna try the ease in and ease out again. I don't know. I don't think that helped necessarily. His head like turns almost too much that it's kind of freaky. So I'm just gonna get his head. Just turn it a little less. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Okay, I'm gonna render it out again. We're gonna actually render it out to the same name. Yes, and then that should just change automatically. The reason why I'm doing this is literally just to give me some more room to play with. In the meantime, I'm gonna check my Rapus.
Sorry. Now there's this even bigger spider?
Free.
Didn't you see this? I don't know. Why? 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 I'm supposed to get rid of it. So
The answer is you don't get rid of it. Oh. Oh. Right. Okay. So let's jump back in. Never mind. I'm gonna have to just do a rename of it and call it Me Too. Here we go. Here is Sheep on the Noon version. I've called it, I realise now, Sheep on the Moon when it's Pig on the Moon. In my defense, it was decided to be Pig on the Moon after I named the thing. But I did not rename it, as one might expect one would. I instead left the pig to its own devices of... Basically, it's going to need to exist before this. I'm just going to have to shorten down the entire video. And I'm going to literally use a pig sound to mean I won't have to, like... I think it'd be funny. Okay, we're gonna position the pig. We're gonna scale the pig down. You're just gonna be like kinda really big. Pig will be positioned right on center. It's so stupid! It is so freaking stupid! Okay, right. Oh, okay, I'm clicking on the wrong thing, 1 second. I need to copy and paste this to this. And like that's just the end of it, you know? It's just like, huh? Okay, I think that's actually scene 2 almost. I need to render this out, basically, which is going to take a little bit of time. File, export, add to the render queue, lossless. I need to save it into a useful space. This is still scene 1. aka pig on the moon. So best settings, blah blah blah. We're gonna render it out. Now, in reality, I would be tempted to change it to pig on the moon. That would actually take more work than it's worth. And then I'm gonna take this into Premiere, basically. Sorry, I was looking just actually blankly. Rendering in this takes a little bit longer. Just move Premiere out the way quick. The new project. There we go, that's done. Pig on the moon. We're gonna go ahead and drag this in here now. We should have scene 1, aka pig on the moon. So we'll just import that in. I also want to make sure that that's fine. AKA pig on the moon. There's no sound. So I want to add, so I found this really good page earlier. There it is. Well, I believe I'll be able to download them. I just need to find the animals. Fortunately for me, there's probably going to be no pig. Oh, wait. I've got to go on to... 1 second. Is there going to be a pig thingy? Piggy, piggy, piggy. So it's like Pig Idol 2, but there's no Pig Idol 1. Okay, so I'd love to download you, please. unfortunately. It would seem that I'm not technically allowed to use these, but I would like to. Minecraft pig sound effects. Okay, I mean, it's kind of good enough for me. Okay. Have so many different, like, things open. I don't know which has the ones I need. I need to download this effect without, like, losing the effect. Okay. We'll just have to go on a search. I'm gonna have to bookmark this sound. And I will go ahead and download it. I am gonna reference all these things, and I probably won't actually reference the things I've downloaded them from. I'll just reference the game because these are just sound effects from the game, basically. Okay, download a scene. So here we have the pig sound effects. Just gonna open up the two things to make sure I'm looking at the right thing. So we definitely don't want that one. Boom. We're gonna cut these both out separately. That one sounds like almost a questioning. Okay, now I do want Piggo! Yeah, we're on Piggo guy now. I do now want Minecraft, like, eating sound effect. Okay, that's good enough for me. I don't even care if it's so the sound effect I'm using is going to be like your normal eating effect, but it's fine. I also honestly don't know what background sound to have here, because what background sound do you have? You know, like, what I mean? So if you have any suggestions, that'd be lovely. Here we go. And then I can actually just like... Bless you, Sam, who I'm pretty sure I just heard sneeze from the other side of the... on the other room. You're welcome. You are so welcome. Okay, so this is what this looks like now. I almost want like a life on the moon, you know? And then like some swooshes. Life on the moon. 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 And then like the whooshes sounds I can do in the thing. I don't know, maybe I'll do some. Life on the moon. Boy, not what I wanted. Definitely not like what you really need. Life on the moon. This is scene 1. And then we're just gonna send this to myself. I know it is currently after 11 at this point. I'm gonna go for at least 3 hours because I haven't yet. And I also want to wait, I want to try and get this done. Really. It's funny because before I actually came on here today, I said to myself, oh, I don't really want to do like audio on stream, you know, like, no thank you. And here I am awkwardly doing audio on stream. Life on the moon. Almost really like that one. Life on the moon. That one's quite good. Life on the moon. Life on the moon. Life on the moon. This one might be more like comedic. I don't know. Life on the moon. Life on the moon. Life on the moon. I do want to try like a few of these. Life on the moon. Life on the moon. I feel like this one might be more comedic. Life on the moon. kind of work.
Life on the moon.
Think. I'm almost like tempted, so I'm gonna look for some like space ambience. Just on YouTube if I can find it. I don't want like... Okay, let's actually go into the YouTube like library. We'll have a quick look on there. So I want it to be ambient. I want it to be like calm. That might work. Okay, I realize I haven't been showing you what I was just looking at, but it's okay. Here's some ambient sound.
Life on the moon. Life on the moon.
I want to pitch. I don't know if you can pitch things yet. Pitch shifter. Edit. Just like, I don't know.
Life on the moon.
And then I'm just gonna like minus these all down. Apparently did not copy and paste this volume thing. Got a stupid idea again. Pigs! Pigs. There's pigs. There's pigs! There's pigs. This is scene 1. Yes, I very much just want to be like, there's pigs on the moon. I do actually quite like this,
Life on the moon.
like, in reality, that one can go there, and then if I do this again, and I just go the opposite way,
Life on the moon.
I wonder... Oh, I haven't... Because, like, here, I believe you can actually do, like, the Dark Lord and stuff, you know?
Life on the moon.
But I do kind of prefer what I already had.
Life on the moon. Life on the moon.
But I also kind of like the idea of having it be, like, here until you can't hear it.
Life on the moon.
Oh, the other thing I actually want to do is I do want to kind of pitch shift these, and I just want to, like, make it down a little bit to try and match the pig. Okay, that is actually kind of perfect. I don't know if, like, the There's Pigs is gonna be funny in terms of, like, actually funny. It's a little funny in my head. That's why I'm gonna attempt it. Okay.
Pigs. Pigs. There's pigs. There's pigs.
I'm gonna try this one for now.
There's pigs.
Because my idea is essentially to, don't know where I'd put it, but I want to do the same thing that I did 3 here, where I have this, just stick it on there, then there's this one.
There's pigs. There's pigs. There's pigs.
Again, it'd probably need to have the whole...
There's pigs.
Whoa.
There's pigs. There's pigs. Pigs.
I almost feel like this one might fit there because it's more musical. Which, the last time I did the more musical-y one, it worked better.
Pigs.
Yeah, that works better.
Pigs. Pigs.
kind of think it's funny.
Life on the moon. Ticks.
And now it's just like trying to fade it out. Because honestly, I'd probably fade it out over here. So like you'd want it at 100, not that late early in that I want to fade out. And then at the end of the clip, you'd want it all the way at 0. And you'd want to like actually do this on everything. Eating. The only reason why I'm doing this here is because... Oh. No, wait, yeah, that is what I wanted. It needs to be, like, non-existent. And then it'll be the same for this. And I'm actually going to go ahead and jump to the next one, and I'm going to copy this exactly, just so that I make sure I get it exactly the same sort of pace. And then...
Life on the moon. Pigs.
I don't know. Is that a good, like, is this good? Like, I don't know whether it needs to, I feel like it needs to fade out because it ends on sound. Like, the only other way I would be happy to end it is if it literally was like...
Pigs.
And then cut it there. But I think it's definitely better with, like, that thing. Okay, so we're gonna export this one now. This is gonna go into final. This is gonna be life on the moon. Scene. Save. Export. And this one shouldn't take too long. And then literally all I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into another Premiere file. I'm going to save a new one, I'm going to save it into the final one, and I'm going to drop the 2 final ones I have currently. Because I don't know whether I'm happy with my 3rd one yet, and I want to maybe do a 4th, because my original plan was to do 4. Just depends what I can think of. So file, new project. I want to stick it in final VFX coursework. We will fire and explosion goes boom for the fourth one. Maybe. Originally, like, the idea I had was to go from this, it'd show someone waving, and then it would pop out from the screen, go to a hand, and have the hand on fire.
Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
That shouldn't get me, but it does, okay? It just does. So, the other scene I have that isn't necessarily finished, I actually don't know if I have... Oh, I have a render test of it, yeah. So here's the render test. Unfortunately, this doesn't go to like a light scene. Like, the only way I can make this transition work is if I do dip to white. And this would need like lightning and rain sounds anyway, so it's obviously not done. I also don't like that being in that order. Like, this one could theoretically go here. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead, do a new item, we're going to put a black video in here. And this black video is literally just going to be to fill up these gaps. Also means I'll have even gaps.
No, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
And I think this could be the end one, and so my colors essentially for this is like for my thingy work, like my more professional work that I've done, is slightly different. I need to see if I can actually find the thing I'm looking for. I don't want to play this right now. I have a Premiere project for it. And oh god, look, we're gonna just not find that right now. I have this that essentially I want to stick in Life on the Moon. Which is literally just white text. Now, I feel like I should be able to do like a color change, but I can't like change the hue, obviously, because it's white. Like this navy color. If I stick it in here, I want to make it navy. So I think, ooh, one sec. I would know how to do this in After Effects, I feel. Because you'd essentially make it into like, you'd parent the layer, I believe. The other way is to find the After Effects thing I did for it, which I actually do have. Which is here. And I can just go ahead and change the color. Not that I know how to right now. Hello? Okay, here we go. To, I don't know what the color of this navy is actually. Here we go, I've got it. So this navy is actually like the color I still use in this case, in like the current case. Now I've just got to export this. File, export, add to render queue. You want it to be lossless. RGB plus alpha. I'm gonna go ahead and save it into the final and do April Hussey. And then I'll just render that out, which won't take that long. And then if I just go into introduction, VFX coursework, final, we can close climb teddy bear climbs. It doesn't really matter to me right now. And I'll have now this text. And then what we do is we delete the navy because we don't need that. And we'll add a new color mat. Whatever it currently is. We'll put it to white. We'll literally call it white. And then what we can do is when this goes to white, we can actually have it start writing. And we'll just start it earlier and end that earlier. So like, I think I can still use this one. It basically, what I was told was use the work you like most first. I don't think this white, the white being in the background, is nearly as appealing, but it's the only way I can get this to work. They always say put your like worst work last because it's always going to be the first things that they see. And so in reality, I would change this one and this one around. Because I personally think this is currently my best work.
Oh no, we're not in Minecraft anymore.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm just gonna go down here into my volume. I'm just gonna pitch it up a little bit. I'll put it on 10, just because it is quite quiet. And I'm gonna want it to match what this is doing, which is that's at 12. So really even 15. And minus 12, by the way, is like standard. That's actually too much. The 10 was better. Okay, maybe 5 would have just been fine. And then,
Anymore.
Life on
and if anything, I'd take this one down.
Hello.
Hello, you okay?
Yeah, I'm just coming to say hello.
Hi. Okay, not that much. I'm probably gonna finish off very soon. I'm just doing some sound stuff, because the sooner I have this... Do you think this is a good idea, by the way?
Adding the April stuff at the end.
I always add it. Well, I've added it since I did my, since I did the teddy bear one.
Oh, that's fair.
So I just put it on the end, because obviously I upload this all up to YouTube, so I just want to be able to tag it at the end. But basically what this means is I can use this as the end scene, and it is, like, the worst work I've probably done. I even think...
I mean, I still think.
I think it looks good, but I've definitely stared at it for too long at this point. This one does...
Stop it. You'll always see your own imperfections more than anyone else.
I know. I was thinking of, like, putting the Minecraft character in a boat, but that would take so much more work that I don't think it's worth the outcome. Because I want to do another extra scene.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. Just do another scene and you'll be fine.
I just don't know what I'm going to do.
You've got 12 hours. I've commissioned you. 12 hours to come up with another scene. Go.
Honestly, the first thing that came to my head is someone combusting into flames, because you mentioned
Is it me?
I mean, I could
Ow.
theoretically take a video of you combusting into flames. But then I don't know how to do that, like, very well. So I wouldn't necessarily want to do it. And I can't think of something else right now. And I think I've got 2 scenes that show decent work.
Should I wear the green top during whatever work?
Well, I wouldn't be green screening you.
Exactly, so it's perfect. Plus, then you could even green screen me out. Just also, and not the logo.
I'm just trying to think of what I can do
Google it.
that's viable to do in like 2 days.
Google it.
I have, and like I got the hand on fire thing. I could like theoretically still do.
You could do a first person perspective. Big booms are good. Make explosions.
I just wish I'd actually had like lessons where this stuff was properly taught in.
Yeah, well, too late now.
It is
Sorry,
far
honey.
too late. But I'm happy with the Minecraft one I've been able to do.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the Life on the Moon thing now that it's got sound and like it's actually got an ending to it.
And the lighthouse one is good. Deal with it.
I just think it's lacking something.
What is?
The lighthouse.
It doesn't have to have anything. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're doing good.
But I think at this point I need one more because that's only like a...
Yeah.
It's not long enough.
I agree. So, fireball, go boom.
Maybe.
Is that the only idea we have?
Yeah.
Fireball, go big boom. Anyway, I'm gonna just, I need to go to the men's room.
Okay.
Hicks.
I think I'll be more happy with the lighthouse once it has sound on, but I'm not going to do that tonight because it's already almost midnight. I'll leave it in here just so I remember what I've done with it. I am gonna got this. I'm gonna just close the panel. just so that I remember this stuff, basically, I'm really happy with just how much progress I've made today. I finished 2 of my scenes, and 3 days ago I wasn't here. I hadn't finished 2 of my scenes. I still need to do 1 more, so I need to come up with an idea, and hopefully I'll come up with one before tomorrow's stream. Because tomorrow theoretically should be the last day of it all, which will be nice. And then hopefully I can do some game video stuff. Other than that, I do need to write up a presentation, but that isn't going to be stream stuff. There's no way. Anyway, I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I am going to end off for the night. I've been here for a decent amount of time. Yesterday I was here for 5 hours. So, yeah, I think it's about time that I end off. It's still very dark in this room. We have yet to get light bulbs. I also really need to go to the bathroom now. Thank you to everyone who joined today. Thank you for dealing with me doing my work at the minute. I understand it's very much like not riveting content, especially if you don't understand half of what's going on. And I'm not talking nearly as much, and when I am very much kind of rambling about my work / talking to the chat. Those of you who do come and you do speak, thank you so much. You make this so much more enjoyable. It's nice to have a chat when you're trying to do work. And I just want to thank you for joining and just hanging out. But yeah, I'm gonna end off. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna chill for the rest of the night, and hopefully an idea will spring into my head for this other scene that I'm going to do. So once again, thank you so much for joining today, and I will be seeing you tomorrow. Goodbye.